While the rest of the world is busy shouting just to be heard, the most powerful mind in the room is usually completely silent. Have you ever been told you speak too little? In a society that praises quick answers and loud personalities, moving slowly through your thoughts can make you feel like you are running out of step with everyone else. We mistake stillness for weakness and solitude for sadness. But what if your quietness isn't a flaw at all? What if your tendency to hold back your words is actually a hidden, unstoppable superpower waiting to be understood? To understand the quiet power of a deep thinker, we first have to look at where this internal stillness actually originates. It doesn't just happen by accident. For many, this trait begins in early childhood. While other kids were constantly chasing external validation or thriving in chaotic groups, you might have found yourself drawn to the edges of the room, not out of fear, but out of a deep fascination with observing. Psychologists have found that the brains of introverted deep thinkers possess a highly sensitive nervous system. This means your brain processes information differently. Where a loud environment feels energizing to some, it acts as an overwhelming flood of data to you. To cope, your mind naturally learns to slow down, filter out the background noise, and direct its energy inward. This deep thinking blueprint often comes from a natural biological preference for a chemical called acetylcholine rather than dopamine. While dopamine drives people to seek quick external rewards and loud social praise, acetylcholine thrives when you are reflecting, focusing deeply on a single task, and enjoying your own company. You are literally wired to find strength where others only find empty space. It's a biological preference for depth over distance, born from a need to understand the world before participating in it. So, how do you know if you possess this rare, quiet force? There are distinct signs that reveal a mind operating on a deeper level. Sign number 1, your mind has an invisible, active undercurrent. To the outside world, you look perfectly still. But underneath the surface, your brain is working through layers of questions, piecing together hidden links that others miss entirely. While someone else is thinking of a quick comeback, you're analyzing the entire structure of the conversation. Sign number 2, you possess the rare talent of true listening. In modern conversations, most people don't actually listen. They just wait for their turn to speak. Their minds race ahead, planning their next response. But you act differently. You absorb words, watch shifts in body language, and notice the subtle emotional tones behind a person's voice. Because of this, people naturally relax around you. They find themselves sharing deep truths they hold close, simply because your stillness invites trust. Sign number 3, you prioritize deep, long-lasting connections over crowded rooms. You likely don't care about having hundreds of superficial acquaintances. Instead, you pour your energy into a select few bonds worth keeping. You seek what sits beneath the surface. These friendships grow incredibly resilient because they're built on a foundation of loyalty, honesty, and mutual emotional depth. Sign number 4, you possess an unshakable sense of independence. For you, alone time isn't a punishment. It's a necessity. You don't feel an urgent mission to fill every silence with empty noise. While solitude feels heavy and isolating to many, you find comfort there. This makes you fiercely self-reliant. When you don't constantly depend on the applause of a crowd to feel worthy, standing on your own 2 feet comes naturally. Sign number 5, you observe what everyone else blindly walks past. Because you're not busy trying to dominate the room, your eyes pick up on the micro details. A sudden shift in someone's mood, a unique pattern in your environment, or an underlying problem in a project at work. You see it all. This hyper-awareness makes deep thinkers exceptional strategists, writers, artists, and problem solvers. Sign number 6, you calculate your steps before you take them. You rarely act on pure impulse. Before making a major choice, you stop, weigh the potential downsides, and reflect on the long-term impact. This deliberate pace keeps you grounded when emotions run high, giving you a quiet edge that nobody sees coming. Living as a deep thinker in a world designed for the loud can sometimes feel exhausting. To protect this quiet advantage and keep it from turning into overwhelming anxiety, a few key practices can help. First, you must actively protect your boundaries without feeling guilty. Recognize that your need to withdraw and recharge in isolation isn't a sign of weakness or depression, it's your fuel. Schedule deliberate blocks of silence throughout your week where no external demands can reach you. Second, give your heavy thoughts a physical outlet. Because your mind processes multiple streams of data at once, it can easily lead to overthinking and mental fatigue. Writing down your insights, sketching, or channeling your energy into a creative hobby allows those complex thoughts to take a definitive shape. It clears the mental clutter so your insights can actually shine. Finally, trust your own timing. The rush of others is forcing you into giving half-baked answers, but give yourself permission to say, "Let me think about that and get back to you." Embracing your natural pace is exactly how you turn your sensitivity into an unshakable strategy. At the end of the day, a mind that moves quietly is not a broken mind. It's simply a profound machine operating at a completely different frequency. So if you've ever wondered whether being soft-spoken means you matter less, remember this: your worth doesn't need to shout to be real. True power lives where the eyes don't easily reach. Your stillness holds wisdom, your silence holds strategy, and your depth can shape everything around you. If this message resonated with your inner world, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our community of deep thinkers. Leave a comment below sharing your favorite way to recharge. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.